You know, a lot of people think they do not have an estate because they think you've got to be rich to have an estate. Hi, I'm Lynn St. estate planning attorney, and I'm here to tell you that you do not have to be a wealthy person to have an estate. If you are an adult and if you have a bank account, it might not be a large estate, but you have an estate. And if you add to that you maybe own or buying your home, or maybe you have a retirement account where you work, maybe you have a car, you have an estate. Now, a lot of people don't do any estate planning. First of all, they think they don't have an estate. And then, of course, it's human nature to put off things that we do not have to do. And all of us know that we are in times where we are seeing people who haven't done their planning. And I'm here to encourage you to do planning, because just with a little bit of estate planning, you might be able to make things so much easier for yourself and for your loved ones. If you become sick, having certain estate planning documents like your durable power of attorney for health care and your health care directive will make things so much easier for your loved ones if you're in the hospital. Having a durable power of attorney for finances makes things so much easier for your loved ones, for whomever you trust, to step in and take over your financial affairs, even if it's for a short period of time. And then, of course, having a will or some sort of will alternative is what is going to make things much better for those you love should you pass away. Now, everybody has heard that probate is this big, scary thing. Not necessarily. It's just that when you hear about probate, you hear about probate gone wrong. And usually probate gone wrong means that there was a lot of money to deal with, but whoever had a lot of money didn't set things up well, or maybe they had a lot of money because they never spent any money, so they failed to get a good estate plan. And when they died, that means all of their heirs and beneficiaries are, arguing over things, because there's a lot to argue about because it was a really bad estate plan or no estate plan. But getting back to how I am encouraging you to at least learn more about your situation. A lot of lawyers offer up complimentary consultations. So, look into it to see if maybe you qualify for complimentary. Here at ELG Estate Planning, we offer up estate planning consultations complimentary. We're an attorney, we're a law firm. We charge for our services. So rarely will you find attorneys who do estate plans for free. There are free legal services, however, in our community for those who are over 60 and low income, low asset. For example, at Gonzaga, the legal clinic, they do offer free legal services. But just to be clear, lawyers typically charge for their legal services when they are preparing for you any kind of estate plan. Getting a good estate plan in place is going to make a huge difference for your family, for your loved ones. Maybe you will avoid probate. Maybe that's the right estate plan for you, but you probably don't know how to do that. Go see an attorney. The estate planning attorney is going to perhaps suggest pay on death on your bank accounts, on your life insurance, on your retirement accounts, maybe even transfer on death on your house. If we set it up that way, then we can avoid a probate, so things go automatically upon your death. If you don't have a house, even easier to set up your estate plan to avoid probate. Now, probate is not necessarily a bad thing. It all depends on your situation, your circumstances. So sometimes being penny wise is pound foolish. Go see an attorney, a qualified estate planning attorney who will help guide you. And once you do that, I can promise you, you're going to feel much better, a peace of mind that comes with knowing what your situation is. Thanks for listening. Again, my name's Lynn St. I'm an estate planning attorney. My My phone number is 509-468-0551, or you can go to my website, elgwa.com.